So we've been getting asked for a bit more information on the race cars and the spec and what they are. We don't share many videos, not something we're great at. We'll try and do a little bit more. So yeah, we're at Silverstone. It's the first round. We've got two cars with us, the TCR and the TT. I'm just going to go around the cars and show you the difference in the specs and what classes we're in. Very loud here because someone is running a generator, filling up their air jack bottles. Quite annoying. Anyway, so this is the new car, which is new to us this year.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up.
So that's what the car looks like. You pop under the bonnet. So the difference between this and the previous car we ran, the TT, which was built by us at TSR from a road car. This is a factory built race car by Cupra, formerly Seat. So this car's never been a road car. It was built from the factory to be a race car. So the engine, many of our customers will probably be familiar because this is the exact same engine that we found in Mark 7 Golf R, Cupra 280, Audi S3, etc. These come in DSG, although it's not a road car DSG because the diff is different and the ratios are different, and sequential. Ours is a sequential gearbox. You can see in the car, no gear stick, that is the handbrake. This again is all factory. Paddle shift, 6-speed, very close ratio, sequential gearbox. We've got ABS in this one. Again, that's a factory ABS. This is the homologated data logger that TCR cars need to run. And also new for us this year, which we're experimenting with, is a SmartyCam 3, where we can live stream the races from the car on YouTube, Facebook, etc. So yeah, if there's anything else you want to know about the car, anything that's special, I'll go round. The brakes are similar to what we always run on the cars, brake 5000s. With these TCRs, the suspension is completely different to a road car. So again, a lot of the race cars essentially, you fit coilovers, different roll bars, etc. This is completely different. So the subframes are modified and these arms are all rose jointed. On a road car, this for example would be bushes usually. We would change them to stiffer ones, but there is just a rose joint in there, so that makes that basically everything solid. So as soon as you turn the wheel, you're getting a reaction at the tyre rather than any movement or slop in any bushes. These hubs that you can see are all custom, different made hubs with brake ducts all made in them. Again, all homologated factory race car parts. Car's off the ground on its wheels, on its air jacks. This bottle, put that in the side of the car, jack it up on air and it sits up on its own. quick for changing tyres in a pit stop and easy to work on. Yes, that's the TCR, that's the new car we're running this year in the TCR class of the Britcar Endurance Championship. Everything's gone well so far in testing, so we'll see how we get on in the race and update you accordingly. Thank you. And here is the TT that's also running. So I forgot to say, bit of a change of plan. Originally, myself and Mark Jones were going to be driving the TCR, racing the TCR this year, but Mark decided to have a change of plan and be a great dad, and he's allowing his son, Finn Jones, to race with me in the TCR, and Mark is going to campaign the TT that we previously won the Britcar Championship, Trophy Championship in last year. The car's got a new wrap this year to match the livery of the TCR. This car was originally black, and anyone who's followed us for a long time with our racing will know this was the replacement for the black Golf that I unfortunately wrote off at Castle Combe, and then made that little man there very angry the first time I drove it at Castle Combe by crashing this as well and destroying the brand new front end he'd built. But we won't worry about that too much. So this car, when it was originally built to do the Castle Combe Saloon Car Championship, was capable of around 600 horsepower. We had it detuned slightly from that. We had a button where we could do 400 and around 550, and it was, to be honest, a complete animal. We decided to get into the Britcar Championship with it. We weren't allowed wings and splitters in the Castle Combe Saloons, so we've added wings and splitters, reduced the power massively last year when we won the championship, and we've had to reduce it even further again this year due to the power to weight classes changing. But it still has essentially all the components that it had previously. So that engine is a fully forged engine with, it's quite a rare spec actually, high compression. It's an EA113 2-litre TFSI with high compression pistons, Wasner pistons, ZRP forged conrods, ZRP crank, all of our Supertech valves etc in there, and springs. This is our Sidewinder manifold that we run. Keeps everything a lot cooler. In race cars you get a lot more space around the back, stop everything getting hot. Easy to work on if you need to change anything. And that is a G25 variant turbo. Like I said, that thing is running virtually on tick over. It's overkill in honesty for the power this car is doing now. We may end up even going to a smaller turbo later down the line. We'll see how the season pans out. This one's on KW custom three-way coilovers. The primary difference as well this year between these two cars in the classes, and a first for us, we're on slicks in the TCR. So the TCR is on slick tyres, like you see here, exactly as it sounds, slick. And the TT is on treaded tyres. They're Dunlop Dureza treaded tyre. So these they're not good in the wet, but they will work in the wet to a degree. Whereas the slicks are basically terrible if it rains. It's like ice. And then as a wet tyre option, we will both use the Motorsport wet, which are very good in wet conditions. So yeah, that's give you a quick look around the inside of the TT. So the TT is just a 6-speed manual original gearbox, obviously upgraded diff, gripper diff in there. You've got the CAE shifter. If you've got these in your road or track car, you'll know it just makes the gear shift so much more precise, whereas the standard shift is very loose and wallowy. Yeah, I think that's everything you want to know in there. It's still running the AIM dash, PDM system, so all your controls are on these buttons here. That I think is everything. Again, if there's anything you want to know about any of the cars, just give us a comment or a message we can try to update you.